Hey guys, thank you so much for tuning into the second episode of Soccer Stratego. My name is Fernando Labarthe and I'm bringing you the soccer strategies and analysis to be able to understand what happened on the playing field. Today, we're going to be talking about Peru versus New Zealand, but this time the second leg of the series, the final match to determine who's going to go to the World Cup in 2018, the 32nd team, the last team to actually enter. It's a do or die situation, so let's break it down.
All right, the overall strategy that happened, something that I really liked that Peru did was drop Farfan to the number 10 position, a free-floating number 10 if you may. They had faster transitions through the middle, sometimes even just crossing it from one side to the other. They took more chances on goal. For New Zealand, however, not much changed since the first leg. They did transition faster into defense. They wanted to take more advantage of set pieces and use their height to their advantage. The first example comes to you in the second minute of the game, and this will highlight everything that transpired during the game. Farfan playing that number 10 behind the defenders. Peru transitions quickly, and what did I say? Taking chances, especially early, and Newbie almost scoring a goal in the second minute of the game. The second highlight comes in minute 16. I want you guys to notice two things about this highlight. I'm going to pause it right here. I want you guys to see that Peru is still condensing one side of the midfield. However, the other side is still being stretched out by the fullback and the midfielder. Now, they're transitioning faster by just changing the game. Unfortunately, the execution of that pass wasn't that good, but I love this play. The transition back. Now I'm going to pause it again because they condensed the opposite side of the field this time. Now, instead of going into traffic, he pivots, opens wide, and transitions back onto the left side. This third highlight is actually the goal, and it wasn't more than just a guided clearance. However, Cueva did an excellent job of controlling the ball, winning his battle, and I'm actually going to go ahead and pause it right here, because up until this point, he does not have a clear pass to Farfan. Now, what he does is brilliant because he does this little step over. I'm going to pause it again, and look, the defender actually falls back and opens up that avenue. He did not check over his shoulder to prevent that pass to Farfan. And because Farfan's sitting at the top of the box, right behind the defenders because he's playing that number 10 role, he gets the ball, takes one touch, takes a shot, and scores the first goal for Peru. I have another perspective of that play here. I want you guys to notice this again. I'm going to pause it right here. Cueva, right before he does that step over, he looks at Farfan, he knows he's open. However, he doesn't have a clear pass. So what he does is a little step over to eat up a little bit of time. And I want you guys to notice the midfielder not tracking back and actually marking Farfan. Very dangerous situation where he actually gets one touch and shoots. This fourth highlight comes to you 30 minutes into the match. I want you guys to notice this because New Zealand is now losing 1-0. They're putting a lot of pressure, and by doing so, now they're thinning out their midfield. Now they're thinning out the defense. Long ball, same side. This time I'm going to pause it right here. 3 against 2 with the potential of a third one coming in. Great job at control. Unfortunately, I'm going to pause it again. Farfan stutter steps, and the communication between Cueva and Farfan wasn't quite clear. If Farfan would have done the overlap, I think the communication would have been a little bit better. However, he stutter steps and decides to go inside and never gets the ball because he doesn't get a clear pass. This fifth highlight comes to you in minute 40, and I want you guys to notice this quick transition. The ball wasn't quite there, but I'm going to pause it right here because I want you guys to notice that there are 9 defenders behind the ball. This makes it extremely difficult to actually score or even create an opportunity. However, the order was to take chances, even if you are 30-40 yards out. So he takes the shot, it takes a bounce off the ground, which makes it extremely difficult to actually control. Farfan almost closes it out and almost getting the second goal. Now, this next set of highlights actually comes from this transition from Peru, transitioning diagonally through the midfield. This particular instance didn't quite create a goal scoring opportunity. However, it created 2 corner kicks, which the second corner kick actually led to a goal. Their whole objective is to scramble something in the middle and maybe get an opportunity. Now, the second corner kick wasn't as clean. You can clearly see the miscommunication and the luck that the ball goes through, actually creating this opportunity for this next goal. This last highlight came from complacency from Peru, trying to show off a little bit, knowing that it's the 90th minute, and Wood actually had a clear opportunity that he didn't quite close out.
Thanks so much for tuning into the second episode of Soccer Stratego. I had a ton of fun doing it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you missed any portion of last week's analysis, you guys can watch it right here. And I'm a little torn as to what match I'm going to commentate next, between the Seattle Sounders and Houston Dynamo, first leg of the Western Conference Finals, or Barcelona versus Juventus in Champions League. So leave your comments down below. Let me know which ones you like. And any feedback that you guys can give me also are welcome. Give it a thumbs up, give it a thumbs down. Share it with your friends. It really helps me out a ton. Again, my name is Fernando Labarte. I'll catch you guys on the next time.